I left my fiancé for my best friend and still regretted one thing. Part 1. My name is Paige, and for most of my 20s, I was engaged to the same man, Ryan. We got together right after high school. We were each other's first everything. First love, first relationship, first people to actually consider living in the same place forever. And at first, that felt sweet, comforting, like being wrapped in a warm, slightly outdated blanket. But after 8 years of being engaged, comfort slowly became complacency. Ryan wasn't a bad guy. Honestly, he was dependable. He worked hard. He had simple dreams. He liked trucks, beer, and talking about softball even though no one asked. But he didn't get me. Not really. I'd try to tell him something important and he'd respond with something completely unrelated, like, "Want Thai food tonight?" Or, "Should I sand the table?" Or, "You know the new pickup model does 0 to 60 in..." I'd just stare and think, are we even speaking the same language? Meanwhile, at work, there was Jake. Jake was the opposite of everything Ryan was. He was funny without trying. He'd say something dumb and I'd laugh for 10 minutes. He had this ability to make awful days feel tolerable. He was smart, but not in a showy way. More like he'd casually mention a random fact and then pretend he didn't care if you were impressed. And he listened. Really listened. One day I vented about something tiny, like how the copier kept jamming. And he remembered every detail the next week. He asked me if it was fixed. And just that one tiny moment felt more meaningful than some of the conversations I'd had with my fiancé in months. It scared me a little, because it felt like something I shouldn't want. But I did. And then, everything blew up the night before my wedding. I was reviewing last-minute details when Jake asked if he could talk privately. His voice was shaking a little. I thought maybe someone died or someone got fired. But then he said, "Paige, I'm in love with you." Just like that. No build-up, no warning, no chance to run. I think my entire nervous system shut down for a full minute. I didn't know what to say. I didn't even know what I felt yet. So I said the only thing I could think to say, even though it wasn't true. "I'm still marrying Ryan." Jake nodded. He said he understood, but I could tell he didn't. And I could tell he was hurt. The next morning, he wasn't at work. He wasn't answering calls. By the afternoon, we learned he transferred to another branch. Just like that. Quiet, distant, gone. And suddenly the office felt empty. Like someone removed the soundtrack of my life and replaced it with silence.